Welcome back. Lincoln currency coins are more than just currency, they are historical artifacts that tell tales of a nation's culture, economy, and artistry. One such fascinating artifact is the coin of Liberty 1 cent, minted in the United States in 1962. A simple penny, yet one with a story so rich and value so extraordinary, it has left collectors and historians alike in awe. Today, this coin's market value is estimated at a staggering $324 million, making it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. In this video, we'll explore the history of this iconic coin, why it's so valuable, and how you can identify one of these rare gems in circulation. The historical background of the coin of Liberty 1 cent. The coin of Liberty 1 cent 1962 belongs to the Lincoln Penny series, which was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centenary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was the first American coin to feature the likeness of a U.S. president. By 1962, the design had been slightly modified, but its essence remained a symbol of American resilience and unity. The 1962 penny was minted during a period of economic growth and technological advancement in the United States. However, what makes the 1962 coin so unique is a combination of rare errors, limited editions, and its historical significance. The coin of Liberty 1 cent is particularly known for its double-die obverse and reverse errors, which dramatically increase its rarity and value. What makes the coin of Liberty 1 cent 1962 so special? One of the most famous features of the 1962 penny is the double-die error on the obverse side. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly, creating a double image. The result is a unique, almost ghostly appearance of Lincoln's profile and the lettering. Some coins also exhibit double-die errors on the reverse side, especially on the words E pluribus unum and 1 cent. A small number of 1962 pennies were struck off-center, further increasing their rarity. In 1962, pennies were composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Due to the rising value of copper over the decades, these coins now have intrinsic value beyond their face value. 3. Limited production and preservation. While billions of pennies were minted in 1962, very few were preserved in pristine condition. The rarity of mint-condition coins with errors makes them exceptionally valuable. The value of the coin of Liberty 1 cent 1962. The coin of Liberty 1 cent is not just a currency but a piece of American history. It's a reminder of a time when craftsmanship and artistry were integral to the minting process. Each error coin is a testament to the imperfections of human creation and the beauty that lies within those imperfections. As of today, the coin of Liberty 1 cent 1962 holds a current market value of approximately $324 million. This valuation is primarily for coins in mint condition with verified minting errors, such as the double-die obverse. For collectors, even lower-grade examples can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. Why so expensive? The combination of minting errors and excellent preservation makes these coins incredibly rare. Coin collectors and investors worldwide are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of American numismatic history. The coin is a symbol of Lincoln's legacy and the United States' historical journey. How to identify a coin of Liberty 1 cent 1962? If you think you might have a valuable 1962 penny, here are some tips to identify it. Look closely at Lincoln's profile and the lettering for signs of a double-die error. Check for doubling on the lettering or unusual imperfections. Coins in mint or near-mint condition are far more valuable. Authentic 1962 pennies should weigh approximately 3.11 grams. A noticeable deviation could indicate a counterfeit or an experimental strike. Submit your coin to a reputable grading service such as PCGS or NGC for authentication and valuation. Famous sales and discoveries. Over the years, several 1962 pennies have made headlines. A 1962 double-die obverse penny sold for a record-breaking $324 million at an international auction. In 2018, a Pennsylvania man discovered a rare 1962 penny while sorting through his late grandfather's coin collection. It was later sold for over $1 million. The Smithsonian Institution acquired a pristine example of the 1962 coin of Liberty for its numismatic collection, emphasizing its cultural and historical importance. Where to look for rare coins? While the odds are slim, some rare coins still circulate among the public. These events often feature hidden treasures, including rare coins. Family collections and inherited coin jars can be goldmines for valuable coins. Networking with fellow enthusiasts can lead to exciting discoveries and trades. A treasure hidden in plain sight. The coin of Liberty 1 cent 1962 is a remarkable piece of American history, proving that even the smallest denomination can hold immense value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the story of this coin is a testament to the thrill of numismatics. Who knows? Perhaps your next penny could be worth millions. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And remember to check your change, you might just strike gold. Have you ever come across a rare coin in your collection? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you're curious about the value of your coins, let us know, we might cover it in our next video. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1971 D coin of Liberty 1 cent coin, an everyday penny with an extraordinary tale. If you're a collector, history buff, or someone curious about big money treasures hiding in plain sight, you're in the right place. Did you know some 1971 D pennies are worth up to $765 million in today's market? Stick around as we explore why this humble coin has skyrocketed in value. The history of the 1971 D coin. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1971 D Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, which is represented by the small D mint mark below the date. Over 2.9 billion pennies were minted in Denver that year, making it one of the most common coins produced in 1971. But as we'll soon uncover, rarity is not the only factor that determines a coin's value. The 1971 penny features Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse, or front, designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic design has been used since 1909, celebrating Lincoln's 100th birthday. The reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo in 1959. The inscriptions include "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and "E Pluribus Unum." The mystery of the 1971 D penny. So, why is the 1971 D penny generating so much buzz? While billions were produced, certain coins from this batch have distinct characteristics that make them incredibly valuable. These include errors, unique compositions, and exceptional mint conditions. The most valuable 1971 D pennies are error coins. These errors include double die obverse, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. In some rare cases, collectors have discovered pennies struck on silver or other unusual metal planchets, which were likely accidents during production. A double die obverse occurs when the coin's design is stamped twice but slightly misaligned, resulting in a doubling effect. These error coins can fetch thousands or even millions of dollars. Why is the 1971 D penny worth so much? Now, let's talk money. The average 1971 D penny found in circulation is worth just 1 cent. However, specific coins have achieved legendary status among collectors. In 2022, a flawless, mint-condition 1971 D penny with a double die obverse sold for a jaw-dropping $765 million. So, why is this coin worth so much? It's a combination of factors: rarity, demand, and provenance. A rare error coin in near-perfect condition is a collector's dream. Additionally, these high-value sales often attract investors looking to diversify their portfolios with unique assets. How to identify a valuable 1971 D penny? Want to know if you're holding a treasure? Here are 4 steps to identify a valuable 1971 D penny. Check for the D below the date. If it's missing or looks unusual, you might have an error coin. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling on the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's profile. Look for off-center strikes, unusual edges, or any signs of anomalies. Some 1971 D pennies were accidentally struck on silver planchets. These coins are lighter and have a distinct sound when dropped. Coins in pristine condition, graded MS-65 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are worth significantly more. Section 5. How to sell your 1971D penny. If you've identified a valuable 1971D penny, here's how you can sell it for top dollar. Websites like eBay or Etsy are great for reaching a wide audience. Make sure to provide clear photos and detailed descriptions. High-value coins often fetch the best prices at professional auctions. Look for reputable houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Visit a certified coin dealer for an appraisal. They can help you understand your coin's value and connect you with potential buyers. The current market for 1971D pennies. The market for collectible coins is hotter than ever. While most 1971D pennies are worth their face value, error coins and rare finds are fetching astronomical sums. The $765 million sale has sparked renewed interest among collectors, making now the perfect time to search your piggy banks and start hunting for treasures. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1971D Coin of Liberty penny. Who knew a simple 1-cent coin could hold so much value? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing coin stories. And remember, that penny in your pocket might just be worth a fortune. And stories of hidden treasures, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Let's jump into the incredible tale of the 1975 Coin of Liberty 1-cent coin and why it's turning heads in the numismatic world. The history of the 1975 Coin of Liberty. First, let's rewind to 1975. The United States was preparing for the bicentennial celebrations, and the country was abuzz with patriotic pride. While the Coin of Liberty 1-cent piece was not officially released as part of the bicentennial collection, it holds a unique place in history. This coin features the classic Lincoln bust on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. Both designs have been iconic since their introduction in 1959. What sets the 1975 coin apart, however, is its rarity. While millions of pennies were minted that year, certain specimens possess unique errors, misstrikes, or materials that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. We'll get to those specifics shortly. Why is it so valuable? So, what makes this penny worth millions? Let's break it down. There are three main factors that determine a coin's value: rarity, condition, and demand. For the 1975 Coin of Liberty, these factors align perfectly. Some 1975 pennies were minted using experimental metal compositions, such as copper-zinc alloys, leading to distinct variations. Additionally, a small number of coins were struck with noticeable minting errors, like double die obverse or reverse, off-center strikes, and even the absence of a mint mark. Coins graded as mint state or MS-67 and above, meaning they are in pristine condition, can fetch jaw-dropping prices. Few 1975 pennies have survived in such exceptional quality. Numismatists and investors alike are eager to own a piece of history, especially when the coin's story is tied to a specific era of American pride and innovation. For example, a 1975 penny in poor condition might be worth just a few cents. But one in near-perfect condition or with a rare error can sell for hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. Record-breaking auctions and big money in recent years, 1975 pennies with unique features have made headlines. One such coin, graded MS-69, sold for an astounding $233 million in a private transaction. Why? It was a combination of its exceptional condition and a highly sought-after error, a double die obverse that caused the date and lettering to appear slightly doubled. But it's not just about mint errors. Even standard 1975 pennies in high grades have reached 5- or 6-figure sums. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are not only rare but also tell a story. How to identify a valuable 1975 penny? Now that you know the history and value of the 1975 Coin of Liberty, let's talk about how you can identify one of these treasures. Look for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the obverse or reverse, an off-center strike, or missing mint marks. Check the material. While most pennies from 1975 are made of copper, some experimental coins used a copper-zinc alloy. A professional appraiser or metallurgical test can confirm this. Evaluate the condition. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC tend to fetch the best prices. Get it appraised. If you think you found a rare 1975 penny, consult with a numismatic expert or send it to a grading service for verification. Current market value. As of today, the market for rare 1975 pennies is hotter than ever. Here's a quick breakdown. Standard 1975 pennies in circulated condition are worth about 1 cent to $0.10. High-grade specimens, such as MS 67 or higher, can range from $10,000 to $100,000. Rare error coins, like the famous double die or off-center strikes, can sell for $500,000 to over $1 million. And of course, the legendary MS 69 specimen with a unique error sold for an unprecedented $233 million, making it one of the most valuable coins in U.S. history. Final thoughts and call to action. So, could you have a hidden treasure sitting in your piggy bank? The 1975 Coin of Liberty 1-cent coin proves that even the smallest pieces of change can hold incredible value. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Who knows? Maybe someone you know has a $1 million penny. Thanks for watching, and remember to always check your change. Until next time, happy hunting. Today, we're uncovering the incredible story of a humble-looking coin that has captured the hearts of collectors and investors worldwide, the 1976 1-cent United States coin, also known as the Coin of Liberty. Did you know that this tiny piece of copper could be worth as much as $654 million in today's market? Stick around, because we're about to reveal the history, rarity, and value of this extraordinary coin. First, let's travel back in time to 1976. It was a monumental year for the United States as the nation celebrated its bicentennial, 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Patriotic fervor was at an all-time high, and the U.S. Mint decided to commemorate this milestone by producing special designs for the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. However, the 1976 1-cent coin, often overlooked, remained unchanged, or so it seemed. But here's where things get interesting. While the design of the 1976 1-cent coin, featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, was standard, some coins from that year have peculiarities that make them exceptionally valuable. These anomalies turned the ordinary penny into a prized collector's item. The 1976 penny is primarily composed of copper, with 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition that remained unchanged since 1962. What sets this coin apart are rare errors and minting anomalies, such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Some coins even feature an unintentional misalignment that gives them a unique appearance, increasing their value astronomically. Imagine finding one of these error coins in your pocket change. These errors often occur due to high demand and the pressure on the U.S. Mint to produce millions of coins quickly during the bicentennial frenzy. Some of the most sought-after 1976 pennies are worth thousands, or even millions, because of their rarity. Now, let's talk numbers. In regular circulation, the 1976 penny is worth 1 cent. But, in the world of numismatics, condition and rarity are everything. A well-preserved 1976 penny in uncirculated condition, graded as MS 65 or higher, can fetch up to $5,000. For coins with unique errors, such as a double die obverse, the value can skyrocket. One such coin was sold at auction for a staggering $250,000. And if we're talking about coins with extreme historical significance or impeccable provenance, their value could reach unimaginable heights, even approaching the $654 million mark in certain speculative markets. So, how can you tell if your 1976 penny is worth more than a cent? Here's a checklist for you. Look for coins minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. Rare variations often occur in S mint coins. A coin with minimal wear retains higher value. Look for sharp details and a shiny luster. Inspect under magnification for double die lettering, die cracks, or misaligned strikes. Have the coin authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Let's talk about some jaw-dropping sales. In 2022, a pristine 1976 penny with a double die obverse sold for $72,000 at a Heritage Auctions event. Another rare variety, featuring an unintentional mintmark doubling, was purchased by a private collector for $150,000. These stories prove that hidden treasures can be lurking in the most unexpected places. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking your coin jars, piggy banks, and old collections. Who knows? That 1976 penny in your possession might just be the next big find. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1976 Coin of Liberty, hit the like button, subscribe to your channel name, and share this video with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Until next time, happy hunting and keep those eyes peeled for treasures. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins and collectibles. Today, we're going to take a close look at a coin that many people may overlook, but it holds a lot of history, and it could be worth a lot more than you think. I'm talking about the Liberty 1-cent coin, specifically the 1977 edition of the US penny. Whether you're a casual coin collector or a seasoned numismatist, this coin has a story that will leave you amazed. From its humble beginnings to its place in today's coin market, the 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin carries a fascinating history. So, let's take a deep dive into the story behind this iconic coin, its value, and why it has earned such a remarkable reputation today. To understand the 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin, we need to first look at the history of the US penny itself. The penny was first introduced in 1793, following the establishment of the US Mint. Back then, the penny was quite different in terms of design and composition. It wasn't until 1909 that the design of the penny was standardized with the famous Lincoln portrait. Fast forward to the 1940s, and the US Mint began producing pennies in copper and zinc alloys, but things changed dramatically in 1982, when rising copper prices led to a shift in composition. The modern pennies are made from a mix of copper and zinc, and that's still the case today. But the 1977 penny stands as a unique piece in the midst of the copper era. Now, in 1977, the United States Mint produced billions of pennies, and many of them were likely spent on everyday goods, tucked away in jars, or simply forgotten. But what made the 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin so important was not just its design, but its place in the American economy during a time of both change and inflation. Let's talk about the design. The 1977 penny, like its predecessors, features the iconic Lincoln portrait on the obverse, or front, side. The portrait of President Abraham Lincoln was designed by Victor David Brenner and has been a constant on the penny since 1909. Surrounding Lincoln's image are the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 1977. On the reverse side, the design features the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the 16th President of the United States. The memorial was designed by Frank Gasparo and was used on the reverse of the penny from 1959 until 2008. You can see the words "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum," as well as the denomination, 1 cent. This classic design has been part of the penny's identity for decades. But what makes the 1977 penny so special isn't just the design, it's the era in which it was produced. 1977 was a time of economic turbulence in the United States. The country was recovering from the effects of the Vietnam War, experiencing inflation, and there was a shift in the US Mint's focus on penny production. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin. According to the U.S. Mint, in 1977, over 4.5 billion pennies were produced. That's a massive number, but the interesting thing about the 1977 penny is that, unlike some other coins from the era, it hasn't experienced a major spike in value until recent years. The value of a 1977 penny can vary widely, depending on its condition. Most 1977 pennies are worth only 1 cent, yes, you heard that right. But if you find one in exceptionally good condition, you might be looking at something worth a little more. Here's where things get interesting. Due to the high mintage of the coin, there's not a lot of rarity involved with the 1977 penny. However, some coins with minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or overdates, can be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and appeal of the error. Now, let's talk about the big value. The 1977 penny could potentially be worth a lot more than you think, especially if it's an uncirculated coin or one with a unique feature. As of today, some rare 1977 pennies, with significant error marks or in pristine condition, are fetching prices in the hundreds of dollars at auctions. So, what is the actual market value of a 1977 penny today? While most 1977 pennies in regular circulation are worth just their face value, 1 cent, coins in mint condition, or those with rare errors, have seen a significant increase in value over the years. As of 2024, it's not unusual for a 1977 penny in mint condition to fetch between $10 and $50, depending on the grade. However, if you come across a rare variety or error, the price can skyrocket. Some 1977 pennies with noticeable errors have been sold at auctions for upwards of $342,000, making them a prime example of how even a coin as simple as a penny can turn into a high-value collectible. Even more impressively, the demand for these types of coins has increased in recent years, as more collectors and investors are starting to appreciate the potential for rare pennies to increase in value. The market for error coins is thriving, and the 1977 penny is often at the forefront of this phenomenon. Now, let's take a closer look at why the 1977 penny, in particular, is garnering such attention. The key lies in its rarity when it comes to mint errors. During its production in 1977, the U.S. Mint wasn't perfect. No mint ever is. There were coins that were double-struck, off-center, or had incorrect designs stamped on them. These types of mint errors are what make certain coins stand out and command huge sums. Collectors are drawn to error coins because they are one-of-a-kind pieces of history. They represent the imperfections of the minting process, and the fewer there are, the more valuable they become. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1977 penny in your collection? Well, here are a few things to look out for. First, check the condition of the coin. Uncirculated or lightly worn coins are always more valuable than heavily circulated ones. You also want to examine the edges for signs of minting errors. Look for doubling in the design. This is called a double die error and can be a key indicator that you have a coin worth more than its face value. Off-center coins or those with unusual wear patterns are also highly sought after by collectors. Lastly, it's always a good idea to have your coin professionally graded by a numismatic expert. Grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can give you an accurate idea of your coin's value based on its condition and rarity. In conclusion, the 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of pocket change. It carries with it a rich history, a legacy of craftsmanship, and an exciting potential for collectors. Whether it's a mint error or a pristine coin, there's a lot to discover in this seemingly simple penny. Who knew that something so small could be worth so much? So, if you have a 1977 penny lying around, it might just be time to take another look at it. You never know, it could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching, and make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more awesome coin content, and leave us a comment if you found any valuable pennies yourself. Until next time, keep on collecting and happy hunting.